Everyone, this is Stirring It Up with Chef Beee Live. I am here with my lovely friend, Farmer J, Jamila Norman, and we are at Iwi Fresh.
Hey
We're
guys!
so excited to be with you today because we're going to be talking about Spring into the Raw. And in the spirit of Spring into the Raw, we're going to show you how to make very simple lettuce wraps.
Yes.
With an awesome ginger dressing. All right, so let's go on ahead and get started.
Okay, so yeah, like we were saying, Chef B was saying, we're doing Spring into the Raw, and I, as your resident farmer extraordinaire, we're going to be showcasing the best of spring. You know, we really want to focus on eating seasonally because that's where your food is the freshest. The ingredients are what nature wants you to eat, so it helps to detoxify from all of the winter.
Yes.
So beautiful spring lettuce wrap. Everything is raw, great dressing, and this is going to be beautiful and absolutely delicious. So we want to go over the ingredients?
Absolutely.
Okay, so for the base of the lettuce wraps, we're going to be using...
We use butter lettuce.
Butter lettuce, so it's just really pretty. You can use romaine, but I really like butter lettuce. It's just kind of tender and everything like that. So we're using
really
butter lettuce
and
leaves, so
pretty.
that's going to form our wrap. So kind of like what goes into like a spring roll or anything like that, but gluten-free and beautiful, right? And then we have some fresh carrots that are going to be julienne. And then we have these beautiful enoki mushrooms. Look at that. They're already just like really long and slender, so we don't even have to do too much to it. But mushrooms are really good and amazing, and you want to eat those in the springtime. Yeah. And then we have asparagus. Asparagus is really good. It helps to just kind of detoxify you, and it's really great for just like really getting your, you know, flushing out your system. So we'll do some fresh asparagus, and then our favorite, it really pops up in the springtime. We have some beautiful radishes.
And you know, just so you know, you want to bring radishes into your diet as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Anti-cancer, anti-cancer, anti-cancer. I was in Bahamas, and one of my good friends, big ups to Salima Harbor at Fresh to Fork Farms. But one of the things that she talks about is how important it is to have radishes in your diet. It's a really good blood cleanser.
Absolutely.
And it really helps to fight the proliferation of cancer cells. So I was like, what? She was like, yeah, girl, eat a radish a day.
Eat a radish
keep the
a
cancer
day.
away.
Okay.
I was like, okay, let's do it.
So definitely, in the springtime is where if you shop at your local farmer's market or wherever you are, you're going to see a plethora of radish. This is your standard, just regular cherry bell radish, but there are black radishes that are really spicy.
I haven't seen that before. Are they really big?
They're bigger.
About this size?
I mean, it depends on kind of like when you harvest it. You can harvest them small, but most of the time you'll see them about golf ball size to softball size. The black radishes, they're long radishes. I mean, there's all kinds of radishes. So just when you go to market, farmers love to have you sample stuff. So you can be like, can I taste that? Some are spicier than others, but they're all great for you. And the springtime is the best time.
You know what radish I love? It's this beautiful rainbow radish. You know what I'm talking about?
The watermelon radish.
The watermelon. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
those
and
are
the
so
reason
pretty.
they call it watermelon radish, like on the outside, it just looks like white and green, very light, pale color, but when you slice it, it literally just looks like a slice of watermelon. It's super beautiful, red, pink on the inside. It's just amazing. So
really,
it's
really
an
pretty.
awesome,
And
beautiful
you know
radish.
what? I've always been a little intimidated to eat with radish, you know, because I'm like, I don't know, and then the radish goes bad. But after she said that, and I just really started to be more mindful about incorporating radishes into my diet, I really like them. They have a beautiful flavor. This one is very mild.
Yeah.
And I add them to my juices by making a beautiful green juice.
Yeah.
And you can taste the radish, but it's not an overpowering flavor. So it's really, really nice.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a lot of water also. You know, they're very just kind of like juicy and crunchy. And you just add them to salads. If you're, you know, like, whatever you eat, if you're making something, any salad-based ingredient, chop it up, put it in there. It takes on the flavor of whatever you put it in. And once you dress it, it loses the pungency, you know. But if you can just eat it raw if you like that flavor, but if you want to get rid of that pungency, once you dress it or you put it in things, you get all the benefits without it being so intense. So we talked a lot about radishes.
So radish, we have the lettuce. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much the base of the lettuce wrap.
Right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually make a dressing. And I'm really big on people making their dressings. You know, when you go to the grocery store and you buy dressings, they have a lot of sugar, they have a lot of salt, and you really just don't know what's inside of them. There's a lot of preservatives. You can make a fresh dressing, you can use citruses, you can use your olive oils, you can use your grapeseed oils. whatever, you know, and you can make a beautiful, very rich dressing that's going to be really just give you a lot of health benefits.
Yeah.
So in this, I'm going to actually just start adding things to our blender. And this blender, this is a new one for me, so bear with me, y'all. All right, so
Fresh blender.
this is the Iwi Fresh blender for mixing up all the good stuff for your face and your skin. All right, so we have some organic ginger, so we're gonna add, I think we're gonna add like 2.
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
Like 1-inch pieces.
And then we also have some apple cider vinegar. All right, give it a little bit of citrus, some acid, I should say. I also have some garlic that we crushed. So, you know, all we did was go bam, pound it. The blender is going to do the rest of the work for us. So we're just going to put 2 in. And then this is another really important thing that you want to start adding into your diet. You want to add some turmeric. All right, turmeric is pretty awesome. It's an anti-inflammatory.
Yep.
It's good for pain. It's good for all sorts of good things. But I don't know if people know, the way that you activate turmeric is by using black pepper.
Yes.
So I have my black pepper essential oil that I'm going to use in here just to help to activate it. So we're going to do like maybe 3 drops of black pepper. Black pepper is pretty mild, so it won't really throw off the flavor. All right, we also have in here, we have some soaked pumpkin seeds. And when you're making any kind of dish with seeds, beans, you name it, you want to soak those things. So in Spring Into the Raw, we're going to talk a lot about that later.
Yeah.
But we really want to make sure that we get rid of all of our enzyme inhibitors.
Yeah.
Enzyme inhibitors really just help us to digest, or I would say the enzymes help us to digest the food, but the enzyme inhibitors prevent that from actually happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pumpkin seeds, which is really, really good. It has a lot of protein. And I'm just going to pour off some of this water, all right? And we're gonna add that to our blender, like so. Okay? All right, now also for Spring Into the Raw, we're really excited because we're gonna also be giving you guys some really good, like some really nice goodies.
Yes.
You're gonna be getting this beautiful vegetable wash that I've made for you guys. It has some really wonderful essential oils, some acidic water, and then we also are gonna be using a seasoning blend. Our little private blend, but they're all spring herbs. So we're gonna add a little bit in here, just a little bit of that. And then we're gonna also sprinkle them on our veggies.
Yeah. And that seasoning blend, not only is it just a collection of herbs that you will find in the springtime that are good for the spring, but we're also gonna have a few medicinal herbs that are really going to be good for helping you to detoxify. So just kind of like all that stagnation that's been happening over the winter time, you know, a little bit of dandelion, some nettles, just to kind of get things moving. So it's not just some flavor.
Right.
It's flavor and like, you know,
flavor with a purpose.
With a purpose. Flavor with a purpose and flavor that's like doing something for you, you know?
Right. Yes. All right, so also to give us a little bit of sweetness, what we're going to also add in there is some dates, and this has been soaked in alkaline water, and also we removed the pit. So I'm just going to add all of that to the blender. I'm going to add some Himalayan salt, which is a healthy salt, has a lot of trace minerals, over 80, and so that's going to give us a little bit of flavor as well. This is a healthy salt. You guys know that I'm really particular about salt.
Yeah.
All right, but you want to use healthy salts. Another one that I'm using that I'm falling in love with, so I've moved away from my soy aminos, and I've moved to coconut aminos.
Yeah.
One, it's soy-free, and there's a lot less sodium in these aminos.
Okay.
So this is made with the sap from the coconut tree. It's also made with a little bit of water, and it's made with some sea salt. Yeah. So we're going to give a little dash of that in here. Okay. And I think, is that it? Oh, and a little bit of sesame oil.
Yes.
All right, so seasonally, we're going to change this oil out. We're going to use some more seasonally appropriate oils when we launch Spring Into the Raw. But right now, sesame oil is good, and it has a really good flavor. All right, so let's whiz away.
All
See if I can get this thing together. I think I'm locked.
You're locked?
I think I'm locked.
Okay, so we got some black pepper essential oil in there.
All right, and then I want to...
You can do 2 different. I think that one is good.
All right, let me taste.
It's like
Let's
5
taste.
different speeds.
And then we want to get it a little bit smoother.
If we can, let me unlock this.
Take the top, just take that little top off right there.
Okay.
See if I could actually get down in there.
Yeah.
Come on,
Got something long?
Yeah. So while Chef Bee is figuring out that, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm doing over here real quick. So when we're making lettuce wraps, you know the lettuce leaves are pretty delicate.
It's really good.
So you want to just julienne or grate up your ingredients. You know what I mean? So with the carrot, we have this awesome little tool, right? So we rinse these carrots off. They're nice and organic, so we don't have to worry about like peeling the outside skin, because actually most of the nutrients of vegetables are really very close to the skin. And you just use this tool
and then you just make little
and
juliennes.
just shaves it right off.
Isn't that lovely?
Right? And then I just do a rough chop of that, so that, you know, it's big enough, it's small enough for our wraps when we put it in there.
Mama J, this is good already.
It's good?
It's good already.
Okay, excellent. And then with our radishes, we just julienne those as well by hand using our knife. But if you have a vegetable grater, you know, you can actually just grate your carrots, grate your radishes.
Yep.
You know, you can grate everything. So the only thing left that we have to do is get our asparagus.
Yep. And we can actually use this device also for the asparagus.
Yep. So here we go.
We're going to show you how to do that
so
too.
with asparagus, something I want to let you guys know. You saw, whenever you get an asparagus, there's a part of it that's like
tender,
really woody. You know, so they cut it at a certain base, and when you're preparing it, you just kind of wherever you snap, that it snaps at the most tender point, and then I'll just use that as my guide for like the rest of the stalks, and just cut it at that point. You know what I mean? So then you don't have to go snapping every piece of asparagus.
And then you actually, you know, if you don't do that, sometimes you lose some valuable asparagus, you know. So that's really a good way for you to see where you can cut.
Exactly. So this should be enough asparagus. So let's.
All right. So let's start assembling these wraps. So we're gonna put like maybe.
We want to kind of dress with our seasoning all the ingredients, right?
Yes. How cool is that? I'm really excited about this Spring Into the Raw event. So let me tell you guys a little history.
Okay.
Farmer J and I started Spring Into the Raw, I think it was 2015, and it was 30 days at the time. And then
30 days of raw
30
food,
days
guys.
of raw food. And
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh my gosh.
We were so ambitious.
We were super, super ambitious.
And we had a really strong community of people that were following us on Facebook, that were joining us. We were posting pictures every day.
Yes.
It was amazing.
It was wonderful.
Let me tell you. Day 25 though.
Yes. Day 25, it was a struggle. All right, so then 2016, we said, let's do this thing again. And we did it, but we did it for 14 days, so half the time. All right? Still, really good support. A lot of folks came out. We even won an award. We won an award with the Community Food Bank for the work that we were doing in Spring Into the Raw. And then this year we said, you know what? We took a break. We said, you know what? It's time. You know, folks are ready to eat well. People are really thinking plant-based, right? This is an awesome opportunity for us to launch this again. So we got the third time around.
Yes. And there's a lot more that we're offering this time. Like we said, we're
Yep.
sending you the vegetable wash. Because I know for me as a farmer, you know, the way I grow all of my food organically. But, you know, I can't grow everything here in Georgia. And when I shop, I do as much as I can to buy organically. So, you know, that doesn't always fit within the budget,
Right.
or not everything is available organically. So the second best thing is Chef Bee's come up with a beautiful vegetable wash that's got all these like super amazing citrus-based essential oils, and you can use that to wash off any of the residue from your fruits and vegetables, and that'll be really, really good. So we'll be giving you guys that, so that'll ship out to everybody that joins, as well as the spring seasoning kind of like mild detox. This is not like a detox that is gonna like shed tons of pounds where you're gonna be just, you know, cleaning out your inside. It's just like a blood cleanser, and just kind of like helps to just tone your insides in terms of like your liver and your gallbladder, just kind of getting some movement internally to match, you know, the movement that spring is bringing.
We need to make sure that we are eating a lot of fibrous foods and that we take a break. I know in the wintertime, people are indoors, they're doing a lot of soups, maybe a lot of breads, and time for that to shift is in the spring when you want to detox, you want to move away from a lot of carbs and get back into the greens.
Yeah.
So look at that. Look how pretty that is. All right, so I've dressed with the seasoning. All right, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this dressing.
And this is really good. Like, I mean, if you're just doing like a party and a really quick appetizer, it's fresh, it's healthy. This is a great snack. Like, I used to make this for my kids, you know, like lettuce wraps. They take that to school, like 4 in a container. They love it. It looks amazing. And then, guys, we're eating the rainbow, right? So we're getting all of our beta carotene from our carrots. We're getting our antioxidants from all of the red. We're getting all the chlorophyll from the green, and we're getting all of the beautiful just earth stuff from our mushrooms, right? Because mushrooms bring in a different element. You know, they are decomposers, but they're also bringing in a lot of minerals and nutrients.
Vitamin D,
right?
Protein.
Exactly. And with mushrooms, this is something I discovered about mushrooms. If you want to get, mushrooms are one of the only things that can actually just synthesize vitamin D from the sun. So you can actually take mushrooms, put them in the windowsill, and they will absorb vitamin D.
And then you eat it.
And then you eat your vitamin D. Right? Like,
that's dope.
That's dope, right? I didn't know that. I learned that a couple of years ago.
Isn't it pretty? Beautiful. All right, let me put a little bit more color in the top.
Okay.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
You know what I mean? And when food looks good, like it just, you know what I mean? Like you're inspired to like eat it more, right?
Yes. All right.
I'm hungry.
I know. We about to.
I know there's a lot of people watching.
So,
I'm really
you
sorry
try
y'all
one?
at home.
Come on.
Come on. Okay.
All right. So, as always, the fly girl, Yolanda Owens.
I love the energy here
Fresh.
of the food and just the energy y'all put into this. Was really great.
So I want you to try one. All right.
Okay.
You know you like to eat.
I love it.
I mean, and you know, eating good food.
Eating good food.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know,
fresh food.
Fresh food.
Oh, look at this. It's so pretty.
Okay. That's what y'all gonna be getting for spring to the raw. Okay? Like,
Bam.
not only is this food good for you, like, y'all, we're serious about this flavor. Okay?
Yes.
So tasty.
Yes.
The
Okay.
flavor.
Yes. And
so
light.
good.
And light.
And you know, and I love crunchy food. I love crunchy.
Yes.
It's good. This is really good.
Thank you.
And that's so simple, right?
Super simple.
Okay, this is something that would be in a regular egg roll.
Yes.
Fried up, lost
Yes.
all of its amazingness,
Exactly.
right?
Yep.
Put it in a wrap. You don't even have to pull out a pot. You ain't have to fry nothing.
Yes.
Where can I get this?
Done.
I got this online, and you can just look for vegetable slicer.
Okay.
Look, we'll have a link on our website.
Yeah, we'll have a link.
Put a link on that.
We'll be selling them.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll be
There you
selling
go.
those.
Because those, that's a good thing to
That
have.
is a
Oh yeah, this is a really nice one to have.
That's a good tool to have.
Yeah.
Yes, but then the wash, you're gonna get your
Oh
wash.
yeah, I want to wash.
Yep, you're gonna
So
get
this,
your wash.
tell me about the wash.
So this wash is made with different citrus essential oils,
Okay.
and then acidic water, as well as some other things that I added in here.
Okay.
So when you get your produce, you want to just spray it down.
Okay.
You're going to help to get whatever additional residue off of your fruits and vegetables, and then you can store them in the fridge.
Okay.
All right. You
So
can
I
actually
need
smell
this.
this. You need that.
And I need this. Let me see these two components. I need
Yep,
these
you
two
need that.
components, and we can get this off of your website.
You're gonna get that from the site when you
And
actually,
this too.
and then you're gonna get your
Yep.
seasoning.
Yes.
Look at here.
Three. Look at that.
So-
Yep,
Yeah.
you're
So
gonna
I
get
need
3
that
things
seasoning.
as well as our
And then the ebook,
Of
because
all
we're
the
gonna
recipes.
actually do all the recipes and just boom.
Oh well, okay. So,
So,
Okay,
yeah.
I
so
need
let's
a
go
packet.
through the
Y'all
full.
have to make a packet.
Yeah,
Yes,
we got
we gotta
a
get
package.
that
We
too.
got you.
Okay. But
And how much is the package?
yes, thank you.
All right, so regular price is going to be $99. All right, but if you actually enroll early, all right, when we actually launch, it's going to be $75.
When is that?
So when are we launching?
We're launching in a week, and then spring the
Actual
cleanse will start
March 20th.
March 20th.
So we'll go from March 20th, the start of the spring equinox.
Yes.
So that's the 20th.
So March, let me put all this together.
You're gonna get your
So
email.
March 20th,
March
you're
20th.
doing a spring cleaning.
That's the spring to
Spring.
the raw. Spring to the raw.
Spring
March
cleaning.
20th
Cleaning
to
of the
March
body.
30th.
Yes.
But
Okay.
people can actually join so they can get all of their items before
Right.
Yes.
the 20th.
Because during that whole time, how many days is it gonna be?
10 days.
So for that 10 days, we're gonna have recipes.
Yes.
Oh,
So you know what to do every day. You're going to be in a private Facebook group with us so that we can
We're
coach you,
posting
we're
every
working
day.
you,
Okay.
check in with you, make sure that
I
you're
gotta
good to
sign
go.
in. How much
Yeah.
is that?
$99.
$75 early though.
$75 early.
Yep.
Look at that.
And we can pay online.
You can
Yep.
pay online.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
So that's March 20th.
March 20th.
I'm gonna be there.
Yes.
I'm coming.
You
Y'all
coming?
join me.
Yes.
Y'all join me. We
Yes.
gotta do this together. We gotta do this
Absolutely.
spring
I'm
cleaning
telling
for
you.
the body.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
so we have
good.
beautiful skin.
Okay.
Because
Keep
when you
that
get that
beautiful skin.
inside,
Yes.
you get that skin.
Yes,
Yes, you
absolutely.
do.
Because you know the roughage, that's actually helping to pull all
All of that.
the debris from
Yes.
the walls of your colon,
Yes.
the things
Yes.
that have been there
That
for a
clogs
while.
up because
Right.
we know that we
Yes,
have
indeed. So
organs
all
that
that
are linked
comes
to our
out.
face.
Yeah.
And so the organs are linked to our face. So you gotta spring clean the body.
Spring
Spring
clean
into the
body.
raw.
Spring into the raw. All the way.
All the
So
way.
I'm in. Count me in. I'm gonna do it, y'all. I'm gonna do it. If I can do it, y'all can do it.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna get me some of this
Uh-huh.
because I need this for my spring cleaning,
Yes,
right?
you do.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely.
And I
You can
need
spray
one of
this.
these.
Yeah.
So like right now, you could actually do this, right? It's fine,
Oh yeah, that's cute.
you know?
hmm
And just kind of, and then it'll give it a beautiful citrus flavor too. So.
And then we need that for our spring.
Oh,
cleaning.
yeah.
Yes, you can
Because
get
that's
all
what
of
we're
those. Yes,
Okay.
that's when people order in advance. When they actually sign up for the cleanse, they will get all of those.
How early can we sign up?
As early as next week.
Yep.
We will go
Okay.
live with the sign-ups next Sunday.
So next Sunday you'll be here.
Yep.
And then we'll talk about how to go live.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. I'm in, y'all. Better join me.
You know
what
we're
And
in.
then maybe she gonna tell us a little something about what she gonna do at Iwi Fresh. So you
Yes.
can even come
Yes.
Iwi Fresh the day we launch. Maybe there's something wonderful that you could do for
We may have a
yourself.
surprise for you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Oh.
surprise.
We're gonna have a surprise for you. Just come on out.
Yep.
All right. Let's have a Beee Fresh surprise.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
I'm not gonna
right.
tell y'all what it is.
Can I
But I
eat
will
now?
tell you that it's gonna be raw.
Yes, I'm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
She's
All
talking
right.
about, can I eat now?
All right, y'all. All right. So
They about to eat.
spring lettuce wrap, super easy. We're gonna actually put the link to everything for you so that you can start thinking about and committing to Spring Into the Raw March 20th. That's when we're gonna launch. You're gonna hear more about it, but
Yep.
we wanted to make sure that we give you enough time to start thinking about it.
Yeah. And your
But
Farmer J,
Farmer
I'm going to
J.
be your.
How can they get back in touch with you? Please tell them all the wonderful things that's happening for you.
Oh my God, so many things are happening.
Tell
Bought
us.
land, the farm is launching. You guys stay tuned. You're gonna hear so much stuff. But this is also my coming out.
Yes.
Okay, I've been hiding for some time.
She's coming out and she's
So,
at Iwi coming
yes,
out.
that's right. Right. So I'm at Iwi coming out.
Yes.
I'm launching Spring Into the Raw,
Yes.
and it's gonna be great. But I am just excited to just share with you guys all the seasonal foods, get you engaged with everything that's fresh in your community wherever you are, and we're just gonna show you how to eat it and feel good doing it.
I love and look good doing it too.
All right, how can they get in touch with you? How can they get a facial scrub? How can
Yes. So Iwi is farm to skin. That's
they
what
get
we
it? Is
do.
what
It is what it is. And so we want to partner with you on some farm, so
Absolutely.
that we can get some of our farm, raw
Yeah.
ingredients, so that we can make our skincare recipes. But you guys know we're in Castleberry. We're at iwifresh.com. Check us out. And while we have Chef Beee here, when she's doing her demos or demonstrations, we're gonna just, if you come by or if you do something special with her, sign up. You're gonna get something special from Iwi.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Partner.
Did
I'm
y'all hear that?
partnering with these young ladies.
Did you hear
So
that?
you support them, then you're supporting me.
Absolutely.
And you're supporting
Right.
all of us.
You're supporting all of
Yes.
us, and
Yes.
you're supporting yourself, and
Yes.
you're loving yourself.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
All
Awesome.
right.
Beautiful.
Yes, and I am Chef Beee. You can check me out, www.chefbee with 3 E's.com. Meal plans, 3-day, 5-day, 7-day plans. That's plant-based meals to go. Essential oil education if you're interested in learning more about that. The cooking shows, recipes. You just gotta visit my site.
Yeah, you do.
She's
It's
awesome.
amazing.
She's
She's
awesome.
she's pulling us all together.
She is the one that's doing it all, just making it
God
happen.
help me.
Keep me
Magic,
engaged.
magical in the food. Yes, good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So we'll be back here. We're going to be again talking more about Spring Into the Raw. We're
Yes.
super excited, and we want you to stay tuned. Make sure that you are taking care of yourselves. Make sure that you share this video. Tell as many people to join you in the Raw as much as possible.
Yep.
All right.
Eat
Love
local.
it.
Time to
Support
eat.
your black farmers, man.
Time to eat.
Yes, I know
Let's do
you're
this.
hungry, huh?
It's time to eat.
That was so good.
It's time to eat.
Yep. I'm
All
gonna keep
right,
going
y'all.
right here.
Yes. So we're over and out.
Over and out. Bye.
Peace.